I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. Those who organized last night's kickoff meeting for the Occupy Orange County movement hope to build on the momentum generated from the turnout of a couple hundred people who packed the Mulberry House Senior Center in Middletown to develop a focus for action with talk on issues that ranged from helping halt foreclosures, corporate greed, economic justice, and the possible closing of the Valley View nursing home in Goshen. Leaders of the Occupy Orange County cause say the goal is to get people actively involved.
It's not just enough in today's world to vote once every 4 years or 2 years, as the case may be. That's only the tip of the iceberg. We have a lot more to do if we're going to really have any impact on what's happening in the country and in our county.
We're going to try to stop evictions, all kinds of evictions, evictions of people from their private homes, eviction for people from nursing homes. We want people treated fairly. This is about people. This isn't about profiteering corporations taking advantage of we, or us, in this case the 99%. That's what it's all about.
Many talked about our system of government, saying it needs a revolutionary movement to produce meaningful change. Weiss says the long-term effort may include full-scale occupation-style protests within Orange County's communities. A man who was shot in a struggle with a New Windsor police officer during a traffic stop last month has been indicted on attempted murder charges. 24-year-old Jardell Ward of New York City, who was wanted on felony assault and auto theft charges after the car he was in got pulled over along Route 32 in New Windsor. Officer James Hurley noticed a gun in Ward's waistband. A struggle ensued, and the officer fired 2 shots, wounding Ward, who, after hospital treatment, was sent to Orange County Jail without bail. New Windsor police say the gun Ward was carrying had been reported stolen. A grand jury had cleared Officer Hurley of any wrongdoing. Residents in a 35-home community within the town of Deer Park want someone to do something about their bad water. Homeowners in the Painted Apron village say they must depend on bottled water because they continue to live with water from wells contaminated with E. coli.
The time we purchased the house 14 years ago, we've never been able to drink the water. We weren't even here a week, and I had an infant daughter who was only 3 months old once we purchased the home. And we got letters from Orange County Board of Health stating that there was E. coli in the water. From that point on, I never trusted the tap water. My kids have always drank bottled water or water that I've purchased. We won't drink water normally like this from the tap.
The former owner of the Painted Apron Water Company, Edward Eharts, has disavowed any responsibility for the current situation, despite a Public Service Commission decision to penalize the company for providing unsafe water and inadequate service. What needs to be done and who should be doing it? Reporter James Nanny has the full story in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. Elsewhere, a Sullivan County man has been charged with the felonies of insurance fraud and falsifying business records for allegedly making a bogus insurance claim. 46-year-old Gene Bagata of Monticello is accused of putting false information on a claim that totaled more than $3,000. Police say the fraud was detected before any money was paid out by the insurance company. Bagata is being held without bail in Sullivan County Jail pending a February 16th court appearance. An issue of growing national concern got some local attention as members of the Orange County Legislature proclaimed this week No Name Calling Week to spotlight the prevalence and severity of bullying and harassment among our youth in and out of school settings. The Mental Health Association in Orange County is an organization that's been actively involved.
The old saying is not true. Words do hurt. The wave of recent teen suicides is a tragic reminder that we must address bullying in its many forms. No child is immune.
No Name Calling Week featured a series of age-appropriate educational awareness activities in local schools. The Mental Health Association provides services throughout the year to help victims. The number for their 24-hour helpline is 1-800-832-1200. And Buffalo may not be in the Super Bowl, but buffalo wings will be a major offering at many big game viewing parties. James DeStefano was preparing for the culinary action this week. He is the owner of Mama Teresa's Pizzeria and Italian Eatery in New Windsor. And the restaurant has already taken orders for about 3,000 wings that need to be prepared and delivered for Sunday's big game. DeStefano says the secret to cooking up a good chicken wing is not to overcook them and dry them out. He says his have a tropical flavoring with a bit of a devilish kick at the end.
In our new wings, we have fresh pineapple, we have jalapeno peppers, we have habanero peppers, we have orange zest, lemon zest, some sweet butter. There's going to be orange marmalade in there, fresh honey, a little bit of fresh lemon juice, and also a little bit of fresh orange juice. Some fresh cilantro, hot pepper flakes, and a couple other things in there that we're not willing to give out at this point.
And DeStefano apparently has a winning formula. His wings emerged victorious at last month's Hudson Valley Wing Bowl competition. Well, the Times-Herald Record will be all over the big game this weekend, beginning with a 16-page special edition Saturday featuring all things Giants and Patriots. And Sunday's Record will contain expanded, in-depth game day coverage, including a viewing guide to help with your enjoyment of the super encounter in Indianapolis. We'll be treated to some nice February weather this weekend. Saturday will be mostly sunny with temperatures reaching the low 40s. It's the same story for Super Bowl Sunday with the highs in the 40 to 45 degree range under a mostly sunny sky. Record Online is the place to find breaking news, and be sure to pick up weekend editions of the Times-Herald Record for the news you need and the features you love. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.